So DoDTechipedia is really about bringing together the folks inside the Department of Defense and external to the Department of Defense to work on discussing the state of the practice of technology and how we can get it into the hands of the warfighter lots quicker than it is now. Technology is moving at the speed of light. Unfortunately, our adversaries are making maximal use of that to great impact, and how do we adapt? That's really the question. And so in our world, when you're trying to bring technologies into the department, from the outside, the acquisition process looks like a black hole, right? I mean, stuff goes in and you have no idea whether it ever gets out. It could be, some famous Stephen Hawking's theory before you ever get that done. So it's a very convoluted process, and sometimes it takes up to 15 years to get capability fielded. Take a look at the products that are there. That's a lot of time over that span. So the question is, how do we adapt? And I think right now everybody agrees we're not keeping pace with the rate of innovation. There's these technology cycles happening, new technology is emerging, and we're struggling to keep up with it. And you think about our normal process here, we develop an RFP, we'll get, prime contractor, hey, here's $30 million, give me something in 3 years that we need today. Meanwhile, there may be a company in Denmark that has the thing 80% done, we just didn't know about it. And a lot of these innovative companies aren't coming to us anymore. There's a lot of reasons for it, but the bottom line is we need them more than they need us at this point. They don't understand the RFP process. They don't want to hire an X2-star admiral to market us, but they have technology that we need. And so these are fairly important problems to figure out solutions for. That's really what DoDTechipedia is trying to solve. And it's really a people-on-people type of thing. That's what we're looking to do here. Nothing fancy on the technology, but really bringing the people to the table that can address that. Just take a look at some of the technologies that we're talking about here. About 40% of the department's budget is geared towards finding solutions to these. It's decentralized. It goes across the board. It's far more than just IT. This is a big issue. And the first question, if you're a combatant command needing a capability, have we already purchased this? What do we got in the cupboard? Did we already find a solution to this problem? How would you know? Where would you go? You go to the Army, Air Force, Marines, which lab? How do you actually find it? This is a big problem, and often we'll end up duplicating the capability that we already have just because we could not find the solution. And so our solution is really, again, it's people-on-people stuff. We're just really talking about raising the shared situational awareness of everybody involved in the game. Bringing all the stakeholders to the table and getting them to say, here's the state of the practice of the technology. Here's what I'm working on. Maybe we can connect here. Nothing fancy. Again, we have an inside part, classified and unclassified behind the firewall. We're working this. And we have an external part right now. The Defense Solutions Portal is where we do our crowdsourcing for new ideas. We haven't developed the external Techipedia, but that's hopefully coming by the end of this year. Again, with the inside, it's really bringing the science and technology community together with the folks doing the acquisition and the requirements, and more importantly, the warfighters, in saying, let's all talk together, let's all figure out what's the state of the practice of the technologies that we care about, and who's actually working it. Basic people-on-people stuff, but what's innovative about it, I think we're realizing that a lot of these really difficult problems are best solved with social software, and that's really what this is looking to do. We launched last October. We have over 8,000 folks engaged, over 1,000 technology pages that have been updated over 10,000 times. It's a beginning, but it's progressing. So the part we have on the external side right now is really a crowdsourcing approach versus putting out an RFP and saying, hey, do what I ask. I'm saying, hey, I have a problem. Do you have any answers to it? Don't tell me your history in the missile industry supply chain. Just give me the answers. It's outside the FAR process. And so the first offering we had, we got over 37 responses. Half had never worked with the department, and we're looking to fund 6 of them now. This is dramatically quicker in terms of getting capability in the hands of the warfighter. So this is really transparency for market research and understanding technology. We're on the White House Innovations Gallery. They've recognized us for that. Just won the GCN Award. Got the Deputy Secretary's Lean Six Sigma Award. So we've done a lot of things here that's got some good flavor The last part we're still working is to connect government and industry. Again, it's the same thing as the internal part. We want to get these innovative companies into the game very rapidly, and this is really the approach we're going to have. Thank you for your time.